Hey y'all, so I'm finally about to give you guys a backstory on my alopecia journey. It all began when I was 11 years old. One morning I woke up and I saw three braids on my pillow. I was like, hold up now, how my braids come out? Was I sleeping that wild? I go to look in the mirror, it's a clean bald spot on the side of my head. That's when I realized something was wrong. My mother took me to the doctor. They realized I had alopecia, and we went from there. So by the time I got to middle school, I had a couple of bald spots. It was seventh grade. I was going to Tenaya Middle School, and let's just say it was not fun having bald spots at that school. By the time I turned 14, going into 15, my mom was trying all kind of things to try to slick it over and try to give me good styles to make me feel better and more confident about myself, which helped a little bit. They began treating me with coconut oil, which helped a lot. So yeah, it went away for a while. But alopecia is an autoimmune disease that is triggered by stress. So with this stress comes bald spots. So throughout my 20s, one would come and go, or two would come and go. And it was very, mild. But in 2016, that's when it got real. So yeah, like I said before, my mom was trying all types of styles to try to slick it down, slick it over, so we could kind of camouflage the bald spots that were in the back of my head. No pictures were taken at the time, so this is all I have to reference that time. I was 15 years old. And this coming up is 2016. I was going to massage school, single mother, just going through the motions, working, all kind of stuff was going on. So stress was high, so I lost a lot of hair. I lost so much hair that I decided to cut it off. And when I cut it off, I guess it shocked my system. And I went from having areata alopecia, which is like spots, to alopecia totalis and universalis, where I lost all the hair on my body. It was really hard at first in 2016 and 2017, but 2018 something shifted in me, and I just didn't want to try so hard to try to look like myself and how I looked before. I stopped wearing the wigs. It was perfect timing because at that time Black Panther had just came out, and I was working at the airport, and I stopped wearing my wigs, and it was interesting because people would constantly stare at me. I could tell they were trying to figure out what was going on, but some people would just do the Wakanda symbol at me, or they would oh my God, you're so beautiful. It was definitely helpful through that process, because some people even thought I cut my hair because of the movie. I was just so empowered because of the movie. I was like, no, it's been like this. I was just covering it up. At this time, I just decided not to cover it up no more. So 2019, I was still rocking the ball, modeling, really embracing it, trying to encourage other women who were dealing with the same issue to just fully embrace who they were. It definitely taught me a lot about myself. I believe God used it to see myself as beautiful, not just on the outside, but on the inside, and just know that no matter what's going on with me, my health, my hair, that I was gorgeous. My children were so supportive. My baby girl wanted to cut her hair off so bad, but I wouldn't let her. So I just let her wear my lip gloss at the time. My kids were very supportive. My daughter would always tell me I'm beautiful, and so would my son. He was like, "Oh, Mom, look, I think I see a little bit of hair right here. It's growing back. Oh, you so beautiful." My kids were very encouraging through this process. These are some pictures of my hair when it was flourishing. I wasn't having any bald spots. It was healthy, it was thick, it was growing. This was like 2014. This is 2020. In 2020, I had got baptized, and then slowly but surely, like little spots started showing up. And this was like, kind of like a miracle for me, because I had went to the doctor and they said that my hair would never grow back without steroid injections and things like that. So I was like, cool, it's growing back. It was growing back kind of weird, looked like a cow had licked my head. So I didn't really know what to do with it, so I started wearing wigs again. It had got pretty full, but it was a little bit frustrating because it still wasn't growing around the perimeter. So yeah, wigs it is. I was happy though that it was actually like showing signs that it was potentially going to grow back, but ultimately I just decided to cut it off and see if it would grow better that way. So I was hatting, wrapping it up, especially there because I was cold. I was really cold all the time. Like, I guess with this condition, your scalp is extra sensitive. Around this time, I wavered in my choices as far as like taking medication for it. They tried to give me a medication by mouth that ultimately resulted in me having heart palpitations and things like that. You can slow it down and like read what I'm saying right here. But yeah, dermatologist said that it would never grow back and all these things. So I was just like, you know what? I will believe the report of the Lord. I will massage my scalp and use oils. And it began growing back again. And here it is, slowly but surely growing back. And then boom, got a little bit fuller. It was, still working. I'm still working on the perimeter till this day. The perimeter is just like, hey, we're going to take our sweet time. And it's fine, Today, it's longer. It's pretty full. But the perimeter is still taking its time growing in. But the length, baby, look like a ponytail. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Shake it. And then, wrap it up. Just show y'all. I can put me a little bun in there. A bun. It's a bun. Yeah, this is the front. Yeah, a lot of you don't know. I am almost 40 years old, so there is a lot of grays and whites in there, and which is cool. I'm gonna be styling. Once this perimeter grow in, if it's white, it's all right with me. I'm just blessed to, see that it's actually growing back. And no matter what the doctor was saying or what they was saying online about, you have to take steroids. So it's just like, you know what? If God wants it to grow back, it'll grow back. So this is an old picture in reference to show like my forehead was already pretty big. So I only got too much more to go. So yeah, y'all just pray for me as I grow through this process. I just wanted to share and just like encourage anybody who might be going through the same thing. Have a blessed night.